Hey guys, Gecko Gaming here with a Tin Tuesday. Today, we're going to be opening two Pokeball Tins. Sorry, just the number 2 and Tin Tuesday is always my favorite thing. Today we're opening a Ultra Ball, an Ultra Ball, wow, I haven't messed that up in a long time, and a normal Pokeball. But before we open them, I wanted to talk about something really quick, and it's not about the dents in these guys. But it is about the words on the bottom. The words on the bottom of these say where they were made, obviously. But what is this, H24, A24? Well, that can help you identify what packs may be inside. This is because, ignore the letter for now, the number is dependent on what year it was made. So, like, if you have a 23 or a 22, even though they look the same, because they've been making the same tints for a while, they'll be much older packs than the A24 and H24. And now the A and the H, so let me put them in order then, are when they were released in that year. So if you want to get really specific, you can get really specific as to when in the year they were made. So yeah, that's cool. As you can see, these were released at different parts of the year, and they're the same year. So they should, in theory, have the same or similar sets of packs. Yes. Sorry, these are the dented ones. This is the Dent Head Tin Tuesday episode. The thing is that they make these out of a really, really, really thin tin. So what happens is, like, I can bend it with my hand, just like I can unbend it when I open it. It's just so, like, loose. So whenever you find them, let's say, I don't know, there was a couple people, like, in line before you to get them, and one of them accidentally dropped one on the others, or, like, pushed the box slightly, chances are they're going to be all, like, shattered. But the cards inside are still going to be good. I also really do like that these have the easy open thing. I say as I struggle to open. There we go. Yes, I prefer to open them first. And then we get into this. So let's do the A first, and then we'll do the H. Pokeball. The tin as per usual, or the coin as per usual, Quaxley coin, and then Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, and Obsidian Flames. So those are pretty good. I will put Paldea Evolved last, Scarlet and Violet first, Obsidian Flames in the middle. And yeah, I do really like these Pokeball tins. So when they're dented, it's kind of sad. Oh, and the paint is even some scraped off of this one. But yeah. Hopefully I won't forget the other the other tin, which I'm pretty sure I have almost forgotten entire tins before on a Tin Tuesday. Okay, here's your code card. Scarlet and Violet. One to the front. Basic Dark Energy. Greavard. Maschiff. Spupa. Meditite. Jacques. Florigato, EXP Share, which I always call the XP Share. I forget it's EXP technically. Reverse Hollow Greedent, Reverse Hollow Greavard, and a Hollow Arbolova. Nothing crazy in our first pack, but you know, there almost never is anything crazy in our first pack. That's why we open multiple. One to the front. Basic Steel Energy, Togepi, Lampent, Gloom, Bronzor, Bronzong, Beartic, Charmeleon, Reverse Hollow Vulpix, Reverse Hollow Togepi, and a Hollow Darkrai. One of, if not my favorite Pokemon. Very nice art of Darkrai too. And it's always sleep based, which, you know, makes sense obviously, but it's just real cool. Now for Paldea Evolved. I don't know why I have such an affinity for Paldea Evolved. I'm pretty sure there actually is a reason, but I forget that reason. If you guys know the reason from one of my past videos, please let me know. Because I'm sure I've said it before, but I just can't remember right now. Okay. Basic Fighting Energy. Combee. Jigglypuff. Girafarig. Almost forgot how to say that. Almost said Fergiraf by accident. Great Ball. Artazon. Paldean Tauros, Practice Studio, Reverse Hollow Tadbulb, And an Arctibax SIR. That's really nice. Look at Arctibax. I didn't really like Frigibax, Arctibax, and their fully evolved one. They were like, I think, my least favorite pseudo legendary ever, but they're still a cool line. It's not like they aren't. And then Hollow Palmok, but this is the important card here. I'm going to sleeve it. And you know what? It's an SIR, so I'm going to top load it, even though there probably isn't a need to. But, you know, worst case scenario. When we revamp the background, I'll price some of the cards, and I'll take the top loaders off of ones that don't need it. Sorry, this is really annoying. There we go. The cards in there are slanted, but it's whatever. Okay, now, almost forgot, the Ultra Ball Tin. Let's pop this guy open. And these should be the same packs. Same type of packs. And the same coin. Quaxley coin. That is the same. Obsidian Flame, Scarlet and Violet, and Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so, like I said, there is variation. So we'll do Obsidian Flames last, I guess. Scarlet and Violet, Scarlet and Violet. Alrighty. And I'll move the coins out of here. You guys can't see, but off screen, they're like all... I'll just put them all in front of the Fido coin. So we'll open the Gyarados one. Scarlet and Violet. Whoops, with a white code card. That might be a sign of something. Maybe. It's possible. One to the front. Basic Grass Energy. Surviper. Cetoddle. Fun fact, my first ever level 100 in Scarlet and Violet was Cetitan. Magikarp. Magnemite. Rock Chestplate. Cetitan. Flaffy. Reverse Hollow Fortress. Reverse Hollow Shuppet. And a Hollow Houndstone. Because I failed to swipe that card. But you know, if the last open was anything to go off of, we'll get really lucky in the last pack. Or maybe was it the middle pack? I actually don't... I think it was the last pack, right? I think so. Anyway. Onto the front. Electric Energy. Starly. Tarantula. Watchroll. Krokorok. Quaxwell. EXP Share. Toadscrew. Reverse Hollow Capaskid. Capsakid, my bad. Armarouge, Reverse Hollow. And a Great Tusk EX, which I'm pretty sure was like an EX I've pulled before. It's probably behind one of these somewhere. Not a horrible card. I will sleeve it. But yeah, so I do have to... It's very light for some reason, but that's... I could just be... I haven't seen one of these in a while, I'm sure. It's probably just me seeing things. Now, for our last pack of the day, Obsidian Flames. Also, looking at the code card of the last one reminded me, actually... I've noticed that I ripped the front off of Obsidian Flames a lot. Looking at the back of the code card made me remember that for Mega Evolution, they changed the back of the code... Or they changed the code card. They changed how it looks. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new code card design, and if you like it more or less than the ones, you know, we're doing now. Basic Water Energy. Lechonk. Togepi. Lampent. Gloom. Charmeleon. Excadrill, one of my favorite Pokemon ever, as well. It's under, like, Zoroark, but you'll notice that there's a common theme, and all except Darkrai, they're all from Unova, my favorites. Because Excadrill, Pidgeotto, Reverse Hollow Greavard, Reverse Hollow Lapras, and a Melmetal EX. That's not bad. Sorry, I just read Metabolize, which is a pun on metabolize. And it's a little bit comedic. Just a little bit. Not very, but a little bit comedic. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and answer my question that I asked. Comment the answer to that. Do you like the new code card or the old code card better? If you have seen the new code card. And yeah, that's going to be about it. Bye.